Hey, today is Saturday, November the 1st, 2025. My name is Thom, and this is your AmCon Daily Brief. Today, a story about clarity, connection, and staying calm through the changes as the new ReadyCorps era begins. We'll get things started with the latest from the ASAT team and today's Daily Sit Rep.
This is your AmCon Daily Sit Rep for November the 1st, 2025. Up first today, a significant economic story that has nationwide implications. Experts are examining the impact of increased dependency on artificial intelligence. AI is anticipated to transform the economy by enhancing efficiency and facilitating new product development. Predictions on its effect vary widely, with some foreseeing a 7% global GDP increase over the next decade, while others are more conservative, estimating only about a 1% increase in the US. The evolution of AI is also influencing the stock market, with concerns over a potential asset bubble, particularly in tech stocks. The job market is expected to see changes, though the exact nature and extent remain uncertain. Skilled trades jobs are generally considered safer from AI disruption, and individuals entering the workforce are advised to consider AI's impact on their career paths. In other news, a recall has been issued for select peaches sold at Trader Joe's and Kroger due to a listeria contamination risk. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration announced this recall covering peaches sold between September the 16th and October the 29th, 2025. Consumers should check for peaches with PLU stickers 4401 and 4044 and discard any affected fruit, especially those not labeled Washington or organic. Symptoms of listeriosis include high fever, severe headache, nausea, and abdominal pain. Those who have consumed the peaches should monitor their health and consult a doctor if symptoms appear. Turning to security matters, the FBI has thwarted an ISIS-inspired terror plot targeting Halloween weekend in Michigan. 5 suspects, aged between 16 and 20, were arrested following extensive investigations. The plot involved detailed tactical training with weapons, online planning with coded language centered around Halloween, and intent to carry out a mass casualty attack. This successful operation showcased strong coordination among federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies, highlighting ongoing vigilance against online radicalization and the importance of community awareness. On a related note, civil unrest continues to be a concern nationwide, with numerous protests scheduled in various cities today. Demonstrations are expected in places including Jacksonville, Santa Ana, Chicago, and Seattle, among others. Members are reminded to stay aware of their surroundings, know exit routes when attending any public event, and report suspicious activity to authorities and the ASAT team when safe to do so. Now for today's weather summary. A cold front brings rain and thunderstorms to the southeastern third of the country, while the Pacific Northwest will experience persistent rain through the weekend. Above average and near record warmth will build in the western U.S. as high-pressure ridging strengthens. Gusty winds are expected in the mid-Atlantic into the northeast tonight after recent rainfall. Additionally, an atmospheric river event will bring moderate to heavy rainfall, mountain snow, strong winds, and high surf to the northwest from today into Saturday. No severe weather warnings have been issued at this time, but residents in affected areas should stay updated for changing conditions. Looking ahead in the AmCon calendar, the South Region Adventure Challenge will take place November 7th through 9th at the Boy Scout Camp in Milburn, Oklahoma. This event offers an opportunity to test preparedness skills in a mock evacuation scenario. Members interested should contact the South Region for more information and accommodations. That's all for today. Members can access the American Contingency Members Only site to get the full report and more in-depth analysis of today's stories, along with practical preparedness tips, training opportunities, and resources to help you, your family, and your neighborhood stay crisis ready.
It was just after 8 p.m. on Monday night when the Zoom room for the ReadyCorps Town Hall started filling up. Dozens of faces, some familiar, some new, popped up one after another. In the chat, questions scrolled fast. What is this ReadyCorps thing? Is AmCon going away? Do we need to reapply? At first, it was chaos. People talking over each other, unsure what to expect. Then, one of the neighborhood team leaders, Emma Crockett, stepped in. She unmuted her mic and said, "Hey, everybody, take a breath. We're still the same people. We're still the same mission, just clearer and stronger now." The whole room got quiet, and that's how the new chapter began. Change always brings questions, and that's normal. That's no problem. But it's how we handle those moments that determine whether confusion turns into conflict or connection. In our story here, Emma's calm reminder brought everyone back to the center. The mission hadn't changed, just the language. And in that moment, you could see it, how her tone, timing, and clarity built trust faster than any speech. The ReadyCorps transition isn't about replacing what's familiar. It's about refining what works. We're taking the best of AmCon, the people, the purpose, the passion, and giving it structure that will make it last. That's what Saturday's scenario is really about. Staying steady while the dust settles, because when leaders communicate with calm, their teams follow suit. Preparedness has always been about anticipation and hopefully not just reaction. And the same applies here. If you lead a neighborhood team or a chapter or even just your family, remember this. Every transition feels messy at first, but good communication is the bridge that carries people through change. Say what's true, stay calm, and keep reminding them why it matters. Emma didn't lecture that night. She led by example, and by the end of the call, the chat wasn't filled with questions anymore. It was filled with excitement. People saying, "Yeah, I can't wait to get started." That's what leadership looks like in motion. So your challenge this weekend, I want you to practice clear communication with your group or your family. If something's changing, talk about it early, clearly, and calmly. Write down your main points first, just like a town hall outline. Communication is capability, and the more you practice, the more resilient your circle becomes. That's it for this edition of the AmCon Daily Brief. Thanks for listening. Members, check out our website or phone app for today's updates. Not part of the network yet? It's easy. Just head over to AmericanContingency.com and get connected. And please, share this episode with a neighbor, a friend, or a family member who could use it. They're depending on you. I'm Thom Rigsby. Stay alert, stay ready, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.